Not saying I'm not going to date black men. I definitely will. But to expand my options, yes, I will be dating outside of my race.
The cameras are rolling and so are we. Welcome to Say It With Chess. It's your girl Daddy Sims, and of course with me I have got
Janita Maya, the rich auntie.
Rich cha-ching.
Yes, and welcome. Tell people what Say It With Chess is all about.
So Say It With Chess is this one platform that we decided to do on YouTube because we had nothing else better to do than to react to videos that are viral, trending, controversial, everything. Literally, if it's out there,
we will rate it.
Definitely. Do we rate or hate it? We'll decide.
We'll decide. But watch this video with us as we react to it, okay?
Let's do it.
Y'all gonna cancel me, but today marks the day that I will be dating outside of my race. And I know what you're about to say. Aren't you pro-black? I am. But as a dark-skinned black woman, the most hate I get is from my own men. And me restricting myself to only dating black men is giving me little to no options. Because there's only like a small group of black men who actually like women like me. And trust me, I've been trying to educate black men about colorism, futurism, texturism my whole damn life. I do it on my platform every day. But a lot of them choose to stay dense and ignorant. And I'm sorry, but you're not about to ask me to wait for these men to stop being colorists. I cannot wait any longer for these men to stop the self-hatred. I want to go where I'm wanted. I'm tired of sitting in places where I'm not wanted and try to convince the people that I should be desired. I'm sorry, but I'm done with that. So from this day forward, Shakira will be looking outside of her race when it comes to dating. Not saying I'm not going to date black men. I definitely will. But to expand my options, yes, I will be dating outside of my race. Unapologetically. Thank you very much.
The girl is tired.
She is tired. First of all, shout out to the neighborhood talk for that video.
She's tired.
She is tired.
But you know, first of all, I think I've watched this girl's content before. I don't really know the creator's name. I'm so sorry.
It's alright.
But I have seen her content before. She walks around Turkey and like different parts of Europe and stuff like that.
The one?
Yes, and then people are always calling her Shakira because she has like a really big afro, and then they all like pull her together to take photos and stuff. So I feel like she's getting that appreciation from people of other races, like the Turkish guys, the European guys, and all that stuff. How do you feel about this though?
No, I think she did touch on the topic of colorism. We've talked about it on this platform before. If you've not yet watched it, go and watch.
Do it.
Yeah, but I think she touched the point of colorism, which is very alive and well in this day and age. In 2022, people are still colorist, and I do understand her because you know she's dark skinned and then she has curly hair and whatnot. So in the I don't want to pick my words very carefully. In this day and age, you know, usually or initially, you know, when melanin was not popping back then, the girls who are dark skinned were not as desired as the light-skinned girls. You understand? So I do understand where she's going, and that's why you see so many Ugandan dark-skinned girls end up with white men.
And they end up bleaching as well.
Yes, because the fellow Ugandan man will not find the dark-skinned girl as desirable as the white man will. You understand? So that's why you find. Tell me you've seen a white man in this country with a light-skinned girl. It's so rare. It's like 0.1%.
It is actually really rare. It's very, very rare.
It's so rare.
But I would say, at some point, don't you think this is fetishization
with the white man?
Yeah,
I feel like that's a topic on its own.
Yeah, but no, but it could be. I mean, if you think about it. So how do I explain it like this? So there's so many situations I've seen where white guys predominantly choose to date black women because, well, you know, I want to hook up with a black woman.
Once you go black, you never go back.
Sorry. It goes both ways with the girls and the guys on that one. But I would say, for the most part, it's kind of like a fetish. Do you know what I mean? It's a fetish. Like, for example, when she walks through the streets of Turkey, maybe, and you know, you have all these Middle Eastern white boys, for the most part, looking at her and going, "Oh, Shakira, and this, that." Not many of them would be like, "Oh my God, she is so beautiful," and you know, I want to love her and do all this stuff. For the most part, it's, oh my gosh, she's a black girl. Ooh, do you know what I mean? Like, never been with a black girl before. I want to, you know, dip my foot in the waters and see what it's like and this and that.
To be with a black girl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But so at what points does it become, do you cross the line of fetishization and going into, you know, that other part?
I don't know, Simran. I don't know. I feel like a man would tell us. Let a man in the comment section tell us, because we don't have the answer for
what
this.
Is the line?
What is the line?
That?
But I think with her, it's more of like, listen, let's speak the truth. You know, remember the Lord is watching. TikTok's on. But let's say the truth. Let's say it with chest.
Okay.
And let's just be brief. Sometimes black men can really make you doubt your sanity. You know, sometimes when you start dating, when you limit yourself to date a certain race, it can push you to your extreme, because you know, they say if you break up with like a toxic man and then end up with another one, they are not the problem, you are the problem, because you're picking from the same pot. You understand? So now imagine, this is not generalizing, this is just speaking, you know, now imagine you're dating a black man, but then like he doesn't work out, then you have to go back in the same pot and pick out another black man, and it's the same issues from one black man to the next black man. I do understand her frustrations, by the way. I do understand her frustrations, because sometimes you look at yourself and you're like, but why can't I just look outside my race? You know, must I die for a black man? You know, and I understand her, because I also have a friend of mine who were talking in the girls group, and she was telling us about it, and another friend of ours also advised her. She's like, you know what, don't limit yourself to just the black man, because your soulmate could be white, even if they colonized you.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, she had to add that last bit.
Yeah, the whites colonized the black people. Some people still don't understand interracial couples. You understand? Because someone was saying, how can you still date your colonizers? But sometimes your soulmate could be in another race. I don't judge girls who date outside that race. I understand them, because what are you going to do? You're going to be pushing 50 on your pro-black men? No. I mean, if you want to date outside, date outside. And by dating outside your race, it doesn't necessarily have to be a white man. There's so many other races, you know, it doesn't have to just be white.
Yeah, shout out to the Asians out there. We know how to love. Do you know what I mean? That Asian love hit differently though. I swear to God, Joanita, you need to find you an Asian guy.
Do I?
Yeah.
Do I need to start looking at Asian men?
Might be Asian. He might be Asian. You see how you vibe with me?
Yeah.
Your soulmate might be Asian.
Listen, I may be pushing 50 on pro-black men. You see, because I like my coffee black.
The toxicity of this whole situation is, I feel like it's okay. How do I explain this?
Let's pick our words carefully.
Pick our words very carefully.
But say it with chest.
This is the most controversial show on the internet.
Right?
Just a disclaimer.
Every day
out
we're like,
there.
do we come out with the truth? Are we bold?
I feel like cancel culture has become such a big thing. She literally started her show with, I'm going to get canceled. Like, she started her point with, I'm going to get canceled. But just throwing this out there.
Yeah. Y'all going to cancel me, but
So, I don't understand why. Okay, so let's put it this way. Okay, so there's black men, right? And then there is men from Africa. Let's say African men, right? So I have noticed something about African men though. I don't really know about Ugandan men per se, because I feel like so many Ugandan girls have issues with Ugandan men. But like,
if we start to
if you see like Ghanaian men and do you get what I mean? Jamaican men. These are men who are black, right? But these are men who appreciate black women. Yeah. So I feel like right from the get-go, you as a black woman, right? You should like, when you're like starting to see something in someone and you're trying to date them, first of all, I think you need to have your own criteria. Do you get me? It's so many people keep on saying that, okay, no, you know what? Black men keep on rejecting me because of this and that. But let's not lie. Black men are some of the most toxic men out there.
Oh my God.
And that's a fact.
Yeah.
They're some of the most very, very toxic men out there. As a matter of fact, so many different men are, right? Yeah. But there's just something about black men. As a black woman, it's like, this is someone who you're supposed to rely on, someone who you can codepend on, someone who looks like you. Yeah. Do you get it? And if you don't feel loved by someone who looks like you, then you feel very, very insecure. You feel defeated.
Thank you.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you feel very defeated.
Yeah.
So And me saying this, like, try out an African man. Might love you differently. You don't just need to date a black man specifically.
Yeah.
Because most of the black men I happen to have heard of, they tend to be very disrespectful. These are guys who are very colorist and
thank you.
You know?
Yeah.
It's okay to have your preferences. Okay, so you're into lighter girls and everything. But like, you can date within your race, girl. You just need to
expand.
Exactly.
Kenyans exist, first of all.
Exactly.
Shout out to all the Kenyans out there.
African men will love you. It's good. Like, I'm serious. African men will love you.
Yeah. But you know, you mentioned something and it just stood out to me. West African men and Caribbean men appreciate melanin girls.
They really do.
They actually do when you think about it.
Girl, don't suffer. Find you a Jamaican man.
No, I think what she needs to do is just maybe date outside her country.
Date outside
stay
your
in the
country.
same race.
Exactly. Now, this is one of the biggest issues that's out there.
Yeah.
Most of the black girls that date black guys tend to be on dating apps. And you know, dating apps will show you guys within your radius.
True.
Come on. Like, girl, go out there, find other... Listen, by the way.
Travel. And solo travel.
Literally.
Yeah, the hotel alone.
Do it.
When you're going for breakfast, say hi to the people around.
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
You
but
can.
yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying. I like what you say. Is like, you can still date an African man.
Like you still can.
Yeah, if you're Ugandan and things are tough, look outside. Look to your neighbors.
Find a Nigerian guy, Congolese guy.
Listen,
Find a
no,
Congolese
do not
guy.
follow Simran with a Nigerian guy.
Okay, Nigerian
Please,
guys
listen,
troublesome.
if you're a girl and
But
you're watching this,
regardless,
save yourself and run away from Nigerian
not
men.
all of them. Not all of them.
Listen, save yourself. We are
Another
going with
thing
Kenyans.
you could try doing, Joanita,
What is it?
Find that one friend of yours that has found love with a black guy and look for his brother. 100% is gonna work out for sure.
That could be. That makes sense. Yeah. But tell us, what are your last remarks on this video?
My last remarks in this video is okay, so yeah, it's okay to date outside your race, but you also do have to be aware of the differences that you might have with this person outside your race. So I've seen so many videos of couples showing what it's like at their partner's home. Like, let's say their white partner's home, they're all mushy, kissy and all that stuff. And then to their traditional home, their black home, where it's like, don't even touch me, like, don't hold my hand, don't do anything, like no PDA, nothing of that sort. There's so many different cultural constraints that you have to be aware of when you're dating outside of your race. However, you can date within your race, but just expand it, you know, just expand it. Because for her saying that, you know, she's getting so much hatred from black men and all that stuff is like, sis, expand it. Just date outside of your country, date outside of your, is it called a zone? Your area code?
Try that in Kampala. Go outside.
Try that.
Push yourself to Mbarara and then
Literally. What about you? What's yours?
My last remarks would be, you know, by the way, you dating another race doesn't mean that you may find love there also, because men will be men.
Yeah.
Black, white, red, green, whatever color it is they are, men will be men. Not to say you won't find love, but I'm just trying to tell you, don't think you only deciding to date white men will make life so much better. You know? But personally, I am pro black. Okay, I'll be pushing 50 with a black man. Inshallah.
Yes.
But yeah, guys, tell us what you think in the comment section. Follow us on all our social media pages: Kenganda Nation Instagram, Kenganda Nation Facebook, Kenganda Nation Twitter. Do all the nice things, Samran. We'll tell them.
Literally,
hit the
turn
bell.
on your bell so you can get notified whenever we post a video. And Joanita is looking for love, so make sure you drop a comment. Who knows? She might see it and she might like it, and she might like you.
Please don't be a Nigerian. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.